Hello, Shadowlings, and we're back with another tutorial video. So for the final one in this little 3 series of how to draw people, I might do more with like clothing and stuff, but I don't feel comfortable teaching someone else something I don't know very well. So we're just going to continue doing this. So for faces, first you want to do the line, and then I put this about there, so it's just a cross. And some people think, oh yeah, if you put this cross on their face, you want to put your eyes on the line. But since since people don't always draw this consistently, I wouldn't say that to do that. So I always draw my line in the middle of the head, where some people would do it in the middle of the circle. So if you do it in the middle of the circle, so let's say the circle's here, okay, and then that's your head. So if you do it in the middle of the circle-ish, then your lines would go on it, or your eyebrows would go on, depending on if you're doing a cartoon. Realistic would probably be the eyes, maybe just a little bit above it. And then if you're doing cartoon heads, it's more like on the eyebrow line. But if you're doing it in the middle of the head, it's easier, I'd say, because that's where like the ears would go, around here. Now, I don't draw human faces very often, but like the ears would go around here. Okay. And then I'd put the nose, everything is in reference to the ear. So the nose would be around here, near the bottom of the ear. And you could just check this on yourself. Your nose is a little bit above it, actually. So I just checked it on myself and saw that I was a little incorrect. So that's a big nose. There we go. And then in between, a little bit above in between. So if you put this is in between the chin and the bottom of the nose, it's about there, if not a little bit above, what the mouth line would be. So I'll put in a little smile here. I'm not copying the face over here, by the way, because that's very neutral. And I draw more cartoony faces than realistic. So you could put on like lips if you want. I don't normally do lips. I just do a line. Like this. See? Remember, this is how I draw things. And then you want the top of your eyes to meet the top of the ears. And so probably a more realistic would be like this shape-ish. Again, I draw more cartoony stuff. But see, that's about the right proportions. And again, you should always start off with a reference. And then, so you should always start out with a reference to get to know how to do it your own way. But this is, I couldn't really find any good tutorials on drawing when I got into drawing on YouTube, so I'm at least trying my best. So this is about the correct proportions. Maybe the chin's a little bit too long, but again, I draw cartoon faces, which are more circular. But that looks about right when comparing it to this. So I think this is more realistic proportions. So when I do hair, now I'm not very good at hair, but I could do a few styles really well, so I'm going to do one of those styles, I think. So you want to find where the hairline would be. There could be a middle part, there could be a side part. I'm doing a side part to the side. And then the general direction, or you could also just do a dot where the hair is coming from. That's more on like dude styles, but you could do whatever. And so I'm going to do a part over here. And then you want to decide which direction the hair would go. So going this way and then down this way. So I like doing the first line of hair like that or something. Ooh, you can make it curly. Curly hair. I like curly hair. Alright, so you could do like that. And then I don't normally draw curly hair, but I assume you just like, it's just like any other hair. So I like drawing the first line of hair-ish, and then the rest of it's just a shape. It's just a shape to draw. So I'm going to make it go around like this way, and then since this is curly hair, I don't normally do curly hair, but this is actually turning out pretty well. I'm just going to make it curly, you know? That actually sort of looks good. I don't know if that looks good or not, but it sort of looks good to me. However, I'm gonna do it how I normally do it, because I don't normally draw curly hair. So how I normally do it is you could do the first line of hair, or you could just do it as a as a shape. So, like if you do it over the top and then shape down like that. However, my favorite hair to do, okay, this is my favorite hair to do, is like a sort of spiky hair. So if we're drawing it as a shape, you can do like this. Because I used to be really good at drawing fur, and I still am. I'm still very good at drawing fur. So I basically just most of the time treat this as like long fur and try and draw it like that. It's not one of my best examples. I'll put better examples. It's just like at the end of the video, I'll put good examples of how to draw hair. But then you can either like do whatever hairstyle you want. I suggest getting reference photos. That looks terrible. I'll put some better examples of the hair that I draw at the end of the video because today is just not a good hair day. But I'll try and draw the one in the picture. So she has straight hair. So I erase this hair. I have to reconstruct the face. Alright, there you go. So, if I were to try to draw this hair, which I have a reference for, you can see that the part's right there. So you want to put the part right there. Her skull's been erased a little bit, but that's okay because we're going to be covering it up with hair. And then you see where the hairline is, so it sort of just goes like this, and then down, and then it just sort of goes to the back. So hers is sort of easy to draw because it just goes straight down. See? So yeah, I'm not the best at drawing hair, but I want to try. So this is more of a face thing. So yeah, just you start off with a circle for the face, and then draw a line, and then this, and then you put in all the features like I said. Anyway, have a good day. Bye-bye.